NBA quiz. Boston Celtics. The quiz consists of 20 questions. For each right answer, you get 1 point. All the questions are relating to the Boston Celtics franchise and its history. Let's start. Sam Jones, Chuck Cooper, Bill Russell. Which Celtic was the first African American player in the NBA? Chuck Cooper. In April 25, 1950, Chuck Cooper became the first African American player drafted into the NBA when the Boston Celtics chose him with the 14th overall pick. Bill Fitch, Red Auerbach, Casey Jones. Which Celtics head coach had the highest winning percentage? Casey Jones. Casey Jones guided the Larry Bird-led Celtics to championships in 1984 and 1986. The team won the Atlantic Division in all 5 of Jones' seasons as head coach and reached the NBA Finals in 4 of his 5 years as head coach. In a surprise announcement, he retired after the 1987-88 season with a record of 308-102 and a .751 winning percentage. NBA Finals MVP, NBA MVP, NBA Sixth Man of the Year. Kevin McHale won which award twice? NBA Sixth Man of the Year. The Sixth Man of the Year award is given annually to the greatest player who doesn't start. McHale earned the award in 1984 and 1985. Bill Russell, Larry Bird, Dave Cowens. Which Boston Celtic won 5 NBA Most Valuable Player awards? Bill Russell. A 5-time NBA Most Valuable Player and a 12-time All-Star, center Bill Russell was a core piece of the Celtics dynasty that won 11 NBA championships during his 13-year career. Kevin McHale, Bob Cousy, David Cowens. Which Celtic is one of only 5 NBA players to lead his team in all 5 major statistical categories for a season? Dave Cowens. During the 1977-78 season, Dave Cowens averaged 18.6 points, 14 rebounds, and 4.6 assists, 0.9 blocks, and 1.3 steals, leading the Celtics in all 5 categories. The only other players to accomplish these rare feat are Scottie Pippen, Kevin Garnett, LeBron James, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. John Havlicek, Paul Pierce, Larry Bird. Who is the Boston Celtics all-time leader in points? John Havlicek. John Havlicek played 16 seasons with the Boston Celtics, winning 8 NBA championships. His 26,395 points is unsurpassed in Celtics history. Take off his tie. Smoke a cigar. Take off his shoes. What did Celtics coach Red Auerbach often do when he thought victory was assured? Smoke a cigar. Red Auerbach was well known for smoking a cigar when he thought victory was assured, a habit that became for many the ultimate symbol of victory during his Boston tenure. Robert Parrish, Dave Cowens, Bill Russell. Which Celtics player grabbed 50 rebounds in a single game? Bill Russell. Bill Russell led the NBA in rebounds 4 times, had a dozen consecutive seasons with 1,000 or more rebounds, and remains second all-time in both total rebounds and rebounds per game. 1956, 1966, 1946. What year were the Boston Celtics founded? 1946. Founded in 1946 as one of the league's original 8 teams, the Celtics are one of only 2 charter franchises still playing in their original city today. The King, the Truth, the Myth. What is Paul Pierce's nickname? The Truth. In March of 2001, the Celtics played the Lakers in a regular season game. The Lakers won, but Paul Pierce scored 42 points in a very efficient outing. After the game, Shaquille O'Neal, who played for the Lakers then, pulled a Boston Herald reporter and told him to quote him saying, "My name is Shaquille O'Neal, and Paul Pierce is the mother of truth. Quote me on that and don't take nothing out. I knew he could play, but I didn't know he could play like this. Paul Pierce is the truth." Dino Raja, Kevin McHale, Bill Walton. Who was the first Celtic to win the NBA 59 of the Year award? Kevin McHale. For the first 5 years of his career, Kevin McHale primarily came off the bench for the Celtics, winning the NBA Sixth Man of the Year award in 1984 to 1985. 1981, 1984, 1989. When did Larry Bird win his first MVP award? (1984). Larry Bird won 3 consecutive NBA MVP awards. His final award was in 1986. The Spurs, the Rockets, the Lakers. Which Western Conference team has been the eternal rival of the Celtics? The Lakers. The Lakers and the Celtics first met in the NBA Finals in 1959. Including that matchup, the two teams have met 12 times in the finals. 1957, 1954, 1960. When was Bob Cousy voted MVP? (1957). Cousy was the first Celtic to win the award. By the end of his career, he had spent 13 seasons with the franchise. 5, 8, 10. The Celtics hold the NBA record for most consecutive NBA championships won. How many titles is this? 8. Boston won 8 consecutive NBA titles, beginning in the 1958-59 season and ending with the 1965-66 season. Bob Cousy, John Honey Russell, Charles Edward Ed Macaulay. Who was the first Celtic player inducted into the NBA Navy Memorial Hall of Fame? Charles Edward Ed Macaulay. After a career in which he played in the first 7 NBA All-Star games and scored 11,234 points in 10 NBA seasons, he was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1960. At the age of 32, the Celtics traded him and Cliff Hagan to St. Louis and ended up with Bill Russell in return. Doc Rivers, Rick Pitino, Brad Stevens. When the Boston Celtics won the NBA championships in 2008, who was their coach? Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers coached the Celtics for 9 years, from 2004 to 2013. Prior to him, Rick Pitino was the coach from 1997 to 2001, and Jim O'Brien from 2001 to 2004. Brad Stevens was hired to coach the Celtics immediately after Rivers. Len Bias, Reggie Lewis, Greg Kite. In 1986, the Celtics were able to select the number 2 pick in the 1986 draft. What All-American forward from the University of Maryland, a player with the potential to extend the success of the Celtics, did they select? Len Bias. Len Bias had superstar potential, and the Celtics hoped he would complement their 3 stars and help maintain the viability of the team in the future after those players retired. Bias, however, less than 48 hours after he was drafted and signed a contract, died after overdosing on cocaine celebrating his success. Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish, Dave Cowens. Who is the Celtics leader in block shots? Robert Parrish. With 1,703 block shots, Parrish is the all-time leader in block shots for the Celtics. In 14 seasons and 1,106 games with the Celtics, Parrish averaged a double-double of 16.5 points, 10 rebounds, and 1.5 blocks, shooting 55.2% from the floor. Kevin Garnett, LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony. In the summer of 2007, Ray Allen and one other player joined Paul Pierce in the Celtics to form the Big Three that won the NBA championship in 2008. Kevin Garnett. In the summer of 2007, General Manager Danny Ainge made a series of moves that returned the Celtics to prominence. In those moves, Ray Allen was acquired from the Seattle Supersonics and Kevin Garnett came from Minnesota. Which has been the most exciting era in Celtics basketball? What was your score? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Please leave your like if you enjoyed the quiz. See you in the next quiz.